Hey everyone, welcome to the Amplify Digest. I'm your host, Lars Schmidt, and each week I will bring you a roundup on the top news, trends, and resources, and all things people. So let's dig in. The first piece I'm going to share with you today is from The Atlantic, and it is about the Great Resignation accelerating. If you work in people or HR, or let's face it, business, you are experiencing the Great Resignation right now. And this piece gives you a little more insight into what you're experiencing, why you're experiencing it, and when you will continue to be experiencing it, because this is not something that is a short-term phenomenon. This is something that we're going to be experiencing for the next several months, and who knows, maybe more. The next report I want to have spotlight to you is the State of Black Tech. It was a report that came out earlier this month, and it was a survey, a range of technologists, Black technologists across technology companies to get their sentiments on how they're feeling around a range of different things. And one of the key indicators that came from this was the real kind of trust gap that exists between Black engineers and technologists and the workplaces, especially looking at the last 18 months where so many companies have made pledges and proclamations around commitments to different social justice initiatives and haven't always lived up to those promises. I really like this piece by The New Yorker. I've always felt generational stereotypes were bullshit, and now I have a piece to validate my own opinion. But seriously, I think people are people. Occasionally we're going to have views that will overlap on a generational perspective, and occasionally we won't. But to me, it's kind of lazy to just group everybody in and lock everybody into one approach and say, well, all Gen Y or Gen X or Gen Z is going to approach things this way, especially when we talk about HR and people strategies. Build strategies that make sense and are good strategies. Don't build strategies for a generational stereotype. This is a sobering piece from the New York Times on basically some of the gender inequities and everyday sexism that women face in the workplace. The author worked with a computer scientist to create a simulation, a fictitious company called Normcorp, based on a range of actual data, company data around hiring and promotion levels. And they ran a range of different simulations and scenarios. And as might surprise nobody, men in the scenario went further and faster than women. So, this is, again, just another important reminder of the work for us, especially in HR, to really be focusing on narrowing those inequities within our workplaces. And the last piece I want to walk you through this week is a job description. I've recently partnered with Guild Education and their Chief People Officer, Lernal Hagen, on a VP of Talent Management role. And I was really excited in partnering with Lorna, who I've known for years and is incredibly progressive and innovative in the space, to write a different kind of job description, a multimedia job description. And so in this job description I'm showcasing, we've included video, audio, text, obviously, links, images, from a formatting standpoint. From a content perspective, we went into compensation ranges, success measures, challenges to overcome, so many things that are hugely important to people leaders specifically as they're evaluating the next role. So check out the job description. Feel free to copy the format. I'd love to see more of these out there. And in the meantime, if you are somebody in the talent management space and you think a role like this would be interesting for you, reach out to me and let me know. That's a wrap for this week. All the articles and more can be found on the Amplified Talent blog. And until then, enjoy those. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you next week.